Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Cary Yurkiw, and welcome to today's introduction to True North Practice Management. I started True North Practice Management in 2020 to help health professionals with the business side of practice. As health professionals, we're experts at what we do. We're trained to help patients, to give patients great care, to change and save lives. But what we're not taught is the business side of practice. And so today I want to go over how to run a better business, how you can grow your practice, as well as how you can manage your time, have less stress, build better teams, and ultimately prosper financially. So that's what we're going to cover today. And I'm going to talk about the different services that we have to offer here at True North. So welcome. And you may have joined us on Eventbrite or through Facebook Live. Today we're doing our live video on YouTube. So I'm glad you could join us. And we'll get right into the presentation. So my name is Dr. Cary Yurkiw. I started True North in 2020, and I've practiced for over 25 years, and I've learned a lot along the way. We're here to help health professionals succeed in business, practice, and life. So there's many challenges that health professionals face. I mean, you're the service, you're the product, and so when you're helping people, really it's all about you. And sometimes it's hard to step away from that and look at the big picture, which includes your big business, your career, your practice. So we're here to help you with making better decisions in those areas to support you. We're here to help health professionals find their true north and to stay focused on that true north, why you became a health professional in the first place. And a lot of times, health professionals chose the profession because they had a personal experience or someone in their family with a health issue. And either you or someone you know, and you were very grateful for the care that you received. And you decided at that point you wanted to help others the same way that a doctor or therapist helped you. So initially, when I became a health professional, I did a lot of locums or relief work, and I really enjoyed doing that because I got to see a lot of different clinics in a short period of time. I saw how these professionals ran their practices, how they had multidisciplinary settings, how different staff members perform certain tasks. So it was a really great experience for me to better understand how a practice is run. And I saw different practice styles, different types of setups, different clinic layouts, and that really helped me when I went to open my own clinic. And when I opened my own clinic, I continued to run the locum or relief service. I hired other doctors, I hired administrative staff, medical assistants, dental assistants, chiropractic assistants, and I would send them out into the field to fill short-term and permanent placements. And that went really well. And I eventually sold that business to one of my employees. I moved to my own property. I purchased a property for my clinic. I renovated the property and enjoyed practicing there. And then we moved to another province, which is like another state, and built up a new business and worked in a multidisciplinary setting. So I'm very familiar with how practices operate. I've been an owner. I've been a leader in these settings. I've also been an associate and understand different perspectives about how practices operate. For today, we wanted to share some ways, 5 tips for you to grow your practice. And this is kind of a bonus to today's introductory webinar. And it's just so you can understand some of the content that we will be going over at future webinars if you join our mastermind group or you're under one-on-one coaching with us. So how can you grow your practice? Well, more new patients ultimately leads to growth because the patients come into the practice, they come back for visits, they refer others. So you're going to get a compounding effect from more new patients. The way you can get more new patients is advertising, and most of the advertising we do now is through social media. There's other platforms that are good too, like advertising at your location, advertising in an arena, or a local community center. But for the most part, we do social media advertising. And then from the advertising, usually you can click on that advertising and either message the clinic, call the clinic, or go to a landing page. And we do all of that. We help health professionals to set up those advertising systems. We do subcontract some of our work. So that will really help you in your clinic to grow your practice. And we also talk to our clients about referrals and how to get referrals from existing patients. So you want to let patients know you're taking new patients. You want to give patients cards, encourage them to refer. Sometimes you can have an internal contest in the clinic and then ask for testimonials or reviews of your practice. So that's a very important mechanism, that organic growth from inside your practice. And then referrals from other health professionals, depending on which discipline you're in. That can be a large or a smaller component of your growth, but getting referrals does feed new patients into your practice and will grow your practice. Um, Other ways you can grow your practice are more follow-up sessions and regular scheduling of patients. So it could be as little as one follow-up appointment, or maybe there's a series of appointments, depending on what kind of health professional you are. You may want to give the patient a healthcare plan and then schedule the sessions in advance up until you do the re-examination. So you want to give them an idea of what to expect going forward and when the re-examination will take place. Also, ways you can grow your practice are more billings, so services and products, more collections, and that's dealing with the accounts receivable effectively, and then more hours. You can expand your office hours, hire associates and administrative staff, and that will really um, grow your practice both in volume of patients that are being seen and financially. How can we help you at True North? Well, number one, we want to do a needs assessment. So we have a quick survey that we'll send out to you. You can let us know what your goals are for your career and your practice. What are some of the dreams you have, why you're a health professional, what you want to accomplish, and some of the obstacles you're currently facing or you anticipate you'll face in the future. So we want to help you with those goals and dreams and overcoming those obstacles. We do webinars on social media, and those webinars are free of charge, like this one. But we also do paid webinars on specific topics, and that could be any one of the 5 ways today to grow your practice. So basically, those 5 could be broken down into specific paid topics where we really get into the details of what you can do to uh, to get more referrals, to advertise more effectively. So you can expect to see some of these webinars going forward. We just started a mastermind group. You could join our mastermind group, which includes all the webinars that we're currently putting on. And at the mastermind group, there's going to be like-minded professionals, similar values, and we're going to be there to support you along the way, as well as the other people in the mastermind group. You will also get one coaching session per month with support, and that could be email or text support in between the sessions. And so that mastermind group is a great value, and I'll get into the costs in a minute. Also, for coaching, one-on-one specific coaching for your needs. So coaching is great when there's specific issues that are not being addressed at the webinars or through the mastermind group. The coaching is great because it's a little bit more intense and specific. There's a bit of an accountability component to it. So really, it takes the services we have to the next level. The webinars are free of charge for the introductory ones. The paid ones are usually around $90 US. They run about 45 minutes in length. For the mastermind group, we do have a membership for that. And in the mastermind group, there's master classes on a weekly basis. And if you join the group, you're going to get one coaching session per month, and you'll get to meet with me, Coffee with Dr. Cary, on a regular basis. So the cost for that is $395 US, and that's on a monthly basis. But you get all those webinars, you get the once a month coaching session, and you also get those weekly reviews of how the week went and what you can do to improve your practice. So we're going to have those coffee with Carys. For the initial consult, 15 minutes. Uh, right now, we're offering an introductory 15 minutes for $1. So it's a great value for you to get your needs assessment done, basically chat with us, and for us to get to know you, and you can get to see what we can do to help you with your practice. Then after that, the coaching sessions are about $275 an hour US. In that needs assessment, we'll goal set, we'll overcome your current obstacles. And usually we do this in a 13 session package, and that 13 sessions is over 13 weeks or 26 weeks. So we're either doing that weekly or we're spacing that out at every 2 weeks, and then we'll do a reassessment. For follow-up sessions, they're usually about 45 minutes in length, and then we have a 15-minute email and text support in between calls. So we're expecting you to have questions, for us to provide more content in between the calls. And we're going to do these weekly or bi-weekly. It's really up to you, but the weekly is going to be more faster paced than every 2 weeks. We started a business called Healthcare Classified because we were getting a lot of requests for classified ads from our clients last year. And this is for all your clinic needs. So if you want to advertise, you need an associate, or maybe you're looking to sell your practice, buy a practice, sell or buy equipment. Basically, you can post an ad on healthcareclassified.com for free, and that will take you up to the 30-day mark. So you get 30 days for free. And then after that, there's a small fee per month to continue running your ads. So we started this in November 2020, and it's carried on to this year. And please feel free to go there and check out healthcareclassified.com. For our advanced webinars, most of them are posted on Facebook Live and Eventbrite. So you'll see them there. They're actually done on Facebook Live sometimes, but we also use YouTube Live for these events. The free ones, they'll be publicized. The paid ones, you're going to get a link, and then that link will be a private link to our presentation. Okay. Please follow us on social media. And on social media, we're at True North PM on Instagram and Twitter. On Facebook and YouTube, we're at True North Practice Management. Our podcast, Health Professional Biz. So you'll find that on Apple, and you're going to find that on Android as well. And TrueNorthPracticeManagement.com is our website. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned something about our services and which services might be best for you. If you're interested in an initial consultation, please click on the link today in our post, and it'll take you to the 15-minute consultation for $1. So that's a great deal for you. We'll ask you to fill out a needs assessment that we'll send over to you. It's a quick survey you can fill in, and then that'll give us the foundation for our first call, our first coaching call. So I want to thank you again for joining us today, and have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you guys next week.